Exciting Mike's episode 4. Zach Berman, Quinyon Mitchell joins Cooper DeJean and Reed Blankenship. You get 3/5 of the secondary there together. What did you learn from Q in his appearance with the Exciting Mike's?
Well, actually, the first thing that jumped out was before Quinyon came on. And that was when Reed Blankenship and Cooper DeJean were recounting Cooper's celebrity charity softball tournament.
Yeah.
And
Reed finished 3rd on the home run derby.
Yeah, and they spoke about.
But they didn't say who won.
That's true.
I still want to know. We got to get some reporting on this.
Next time they're here, we'll find out. And they were saying that the top softball recruit in the country, I guess, is from Iowa, and came to pitch because everyone was hitting the ball too hard. The inning was going on too long. They brought her in, and she was throwing heat, 60 miles per hour. They said.
How do you think you would do?
Well, I can hit a fastball in baseball, but it might be hard in softball coming in that fast. It's closer to you, so you have less reaction time, presumably. Although I have a 90 miles per hour, 60 miles. Anyways, point being that.
So you think you're a better hitter than Reed and Cooper is what I'm picking up here.
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that.
Hey, you've been watching the College World Series.
Some of it, yes.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. I miss those metal bat days, right? Anyways, as I was saying, they were complimentary toward her. Cooper said he swung the bat, the ball was already in the glove.
Yeah,
right?
just gas.
I've never gone against fast pitch softball before. I've only done.
I'd pay money to watch that.
Yeah, so that I would like playing in that. That'd be pretty cool.
Let's see what they said about it.
Yes,
but you hosted,
and then I put on a celebrity softball game in Des Moines, Iowa, the great city of Des Moines, Iowa, great state of Iowa, for the Children's Hospital in Iowa City, place that means a lot to me, and the University of Iowa football program. That's who we do the wave to every time after the first quarter. So I decided to do a little softball game. Had some guys come out from the Eagles. Reed was there, AJ was there, Smitty was there, Slay, Isaiah Rogers was there. A bunch of guys from the Broncos. My boy Riley Moss was the other team captain. Dallas Clark was there. It was a good turnout. I think there was around 10,000 people.
That's what they said, 10,000.
Boy Reed hit a couple bombs. Got third.
Yeah.
Got third in the third in the home run derby.
Started getting fatigued.
Yeah, Reed. Yeah,
It was a pitcher though. Your brother. Was the middle one? Yeah, he can't pitch no more.
Yeah,
man.
I didn't have a good showing in the home run derby. In case you guys wanted to know.
You went first.
Yeah, I went first and I hit 0 home runs. So
it's all right. You hit one out when it matters at the Philly Stadium. So
you're right to do that. But and then we were putting up a lot of runs in one inning, so they subbed out the slow pitch for a fast pitch.
Real deal fast pitch.
She's a freshman in high school, I believe.
Yeah.
Number 1 recruit in the nation in her class.
Dude,
but yeah, I was nowhere near touching that.
What is she throwing? What do you think she was throwing?
I don't know. All I know was fast.
Dude, I was so scared.
I was scared too. But
so scared.
Luckily, she was good.
She was very accurate.
Threw strikes. It was probably like what, 60-something miles an hour.
You think?
But they're closer than a baseball.
That thing was
mound. So it's got to be like the equivalent of like a 90-some mile an hour fastball from.
Dude,
yeah,
I haven't seen
guaranteed.
anything like that since.
No.
Ever. First off, ever. But
I swung when the ball was in the catcher's mitt already. So, and it was ugly. To be honest, I thought I was going to be able to get a hit off of her, but clearly not.
Bro.
That's different.
It's different.
It was a lot of fun though. Yeah. We had a blast.
All right, give me your second takeaway.
Yeah, so
let's get to Quinyon. What do we got?
This is one you'll appreciate, Bo, as someone who had worked in that building before and knows how hardworking the kitchen staff is. Quinyon Mitchell does not cook at home. He eats his meals at the facility, and this is a man who knows that you can get high quality, healthy, nutritious, satiating, delicious food in that Eagles cafeteria.
I'll tell you who else loves this. Howie Roseman. I mean, this is your first round pick.
Sure.
This guy who you're so worried about. He's not out on the town. He's not
Yeah.
He's under your roof. You're feeding him. He's staying around here. There's no funny business going on here with Quinyon Mitchell.
No, now that probably
Unless
is.
he start stumbling down Broad Street.
Yeah, he gets excited on parade day.
Okay.
You're allowed to, right?
No doubt about it.
But I think one of the perks. Now, there's a lot of perks to being a professional athlete, but one of the perks to being a Philadelphia Eagle is around the clock access to or a 3-meal access to that facility around the
It's
year.
like it's the inverse of the philosophy that it's very expensive to be poor, right? Because we can only buy low quality things that you're going to then have to replace, and so it's very expensive. The flip side is to be an NFL player and to be in a room where they're just cooking you food for free. It's very very cheap to be a first round pick.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yes, whatever you want.
I'll make whatever you want.
And actually, on that note too, I found it very sweet that he retired his mother. Right, that was really nice as well.
Hung her up in the rafters.
You know what I mean? That she retired from her job when he was drafted. That was really cool.
If you had access to the NovaCare Complex kitchen staff, what would you be asking for every night?
Well, you would want to get ROI, right? So
You wouldn't order what you want to eat. You would only order.
I would order steak.
An invented
Well,
ROI.
Well, you get good steak.
That is what a fascinating peek inside your brain.
Well, I'm saying I'm not just gonna get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I can make. It's not just ROI in terms of the meal itself. It's the in terms of how much it costs. It's ROI in terms of the work that goes into it as well. Peanut butter and jelly I can make on my own. Even a smoothie.
It's not either or.
A smoothie you can get a blender and fruit. That's the barrier for entry there. But good high quality steak like they have, seasoned to perfection like they do. It is every time the Eagles have a behind the scenes in that cafeteria, my mouth waters looking at that steak. So definitely
I take it back. Howie's not going to be happy if you're having steak for dinner every night.
Protein, man.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably not good for your cholesterol.
Let's see what Q had to say about it.
Yeah, I usually have my hood on.
Yeah.
If I go to Target or something like that. Or
You go grocery shopping at Target?
I can get stuff from Target.
Like, do you cook at home or no?
Oh, no. I eat from the facility.
So
Every day?
Yeah.
So what's
Do you
your
cook?
what's your pantry look like at home? Like, do you get snacks from Target?
Sometimes.
Okay.
It ain't really nothing in there, though.
All right.
So, yeah.
Gotcha.
What?
So
You
what
got
do you
snacks at your crib?
what do you be going to Target for?
Like bad snacks.
You know, stuff that I need.
Yeah.
Target's nice,
okay.
though.
Yeah.
I like Target.
Target's nice.
Target is nice.
All right, last thing, Zach. How do you think you would do in a box drill?
Not well. And because Quinyon Mitchell, that was his welcome to the NFL moment. And I hear players like Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter talk about this. And it's like a Vic Fangio specialty, the box drill. And make sure you watch it to find out what the box drill is. But what I love about Exciting Mics is when they take you where the fans aren't, right? And you get this type of insight that how difficult the box drill is, because we've heard about this, but they really are articulate it. And when DBs are saying this, it's not just D linemen. When DBs are saying this, that's pretty enlightening.
I think I'd probably drop dead.
You wouldn't do that. You're in good shape. You do the Peloton.
Yeah, but I mean, if Quinyon Mitchell can't do it, what chance do I have? You know how washed I am?
True, but that's why you do it. You do it so you get in better shape, and then by the time, by the end of training camp, man, you're rolling. That orange shirt looks great.
Well, you just called me washed, so let's find out what they said.
What was your welcome to the NFL moment? Do you have one, or you were just locking dudes down all year?
Dude, this is crazy.
Nah, it's probably last year when we was doing like box drill. Honestly,
Wow.
bro. Like box drill, I feel like box drill is crazy, bro.
Man, we need to get a
It's still
video
is
of box
crazy,
drill,
box
bro.
drill.
Yeah.
People
you
don't
box
understand
drill.
the box drill stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it, to be honest.
Do you?
I really do.
Do you?
You cap.
I
That's
love the
why-
box
dude,
drill.
You cap.
Why
I'm
do
gonna
you
wear my
love it?
T-shirt next episode.
Why do you? Dude, that's the craziest T-shirt ever. It's just 4 dots.
People who don't know, box drill is a conditioning drill that
We
we
need a
do
clip of it.
every
actually.
single day after practice. You set up 4 cones in a box, 7 by 7, right?
Is it 7x7?
7 by 7,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it is
And
7x7.
You start in the middle of the box. They point to one cone. You run to that cone and back, and then another cone and back, and then
That's just the warm up.
That's
That
just
one cool. All
Bro,
around
that-
the world is
yeah.
that's the
all
crazy
around the
one, man.
world, dude.
And then
they can get you.
You'll
on
do that once or twice, and then they'll get you in the box, and you'll just go from one to another to another to another, and
It
there's
is
no,
good condition.
There's no limit on how long they can hold
No
you in there.
limit.
So
Bro,
you could be
Don't
there
go,
for a
don't
while.
go with CP, bro.
Yeah,
Don't go with
CP.
He's
yeah.
still taking it hard on you, bro.
Yeah, he crazy.
You need to talk to him about that.
JK was going crazy too.
Dude, he's always like that. Y'all don't understand.
Nah, he
Those
be
are
chill.
DB
though.
coaches.
I thought
Who?
when we was in the indoor, I thought he was chill.
Indoor is different.
Yeah,
He ain't got no space in the indoor. Was you with me in the indoor?
yeah, it was
Dude,
me,
you-
Mac.
Bro, he's giving Mac some
Yeah,
stuff today.
Yeah, Mac was
And
in there for a
Keely.
while.
But dude, he'll reach out and bite your
Yeah.
quads, man. So you're saying that's your welcome to the NFL moment?
yeah. Like last year, like I was dead after that, bro.
All right, that'll do it for the wrap up of the Exciting Mikes episode 4 with Quinyon Mitchell. Coming up next week, no spoilers, but it is another defensive player from the best defense in football.